Hey guys, and once again I'm back to you with Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing, episode 23. This time we're going to Durango Park Raceway for the very first 305 showcase. Recap on last time, I think I finished 20th at Waterford Motor Speedway. And I think that, so last two races, got a pair of top 20 finishes, so starting to pick up some consistency in this series, so hopefully we can continue it for this showcase. Typically these are a little bit more challenging with the added purse, and usually the competition's a little stiffer, so hopefully we can get an A main start is what I'd be really happy with. So I'm going to get to practice and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so I'm done with practice now. My goal time was a 14:64. I got all the way down to a 13:55. So didn't actually change a whole ton on the setup. I've just been doing like the major things like I have been lately. I was at like a 5.50 gear, and then I went to like a 640. I think it was a 5.0 that it started out as, but 640 was what I ended up at. I had tried more stagger, but I didn't like it, so I just left that alone at 10. And then 2 pints down to 12 just kind of makes it feel more consistent on like turn in and through the center. So I've been doing that at pretty much every track. So we're going to go ahead and go into qualifying. I'm hoping to get somewhere in the 1360s, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Pole position's a 1267, so even if I do get to a 1360, I'll still be a second off of that. My goal time here is a 1446, which I'll be able to, even if I get a bad lap, I should be able to beat that pretty easy.
You are on the clock. 2 laps. It's time to qualify.
That's a pretty good lap right there.
That was a solid
It was a 1366.
He has room to improve on lap 2.
One thing I notice about it is if I enter in a little bit earlier than I think I need to, seems to help me out a little bit. So that's going to be good enough for 15th spot. So that's a really good spot for us. Starting third in the 5th heat.
Let's take a look at the qualifying results.
Yeah, I'm super happy with that. Super happy with that. If I could get 15th at this race, it'd be big for me.
We are just about ready to start.
So only top 3 to the A main right here, so
Advance to the dash.
I'm going to have to be on it
We are
right
just
here.
about ready to go. So take your seats and enjoy the action. And they're off. Good luck to all the drivers.
So 12 laps in this one. A little more than usual.
Any money you spend on our concessions goes directly back into making track improvements. So please enjoy the show and spend what you got.
So already up into second.
10 laps remain.
And this guy in first is running the top, so that's going to help me out some. That's kind of one of those weird AI things that they do sometimes. I'm sure if he went down to the bottom, he'd be faster than I am.
Flying out there, this race is getting intense.
So he's coming back now.
The drivers seem to be getting into a rhythm out there. Great job.
If I let it float out to the wall, I'm quite a bit faster.
This race has been a great one. Let's see
But I'm afraid if I get in traffic, or if I'm trying to hold someone off, when I run a tighter line, I'm quite a bit better. Or I can at least keep them behind me.
5 more to go.
That's another one of those kind of weird AI things. They get that stupid speed boost off the corner. Yeah, I screwed that up pretty good. Got that lap traffic pretty bad.
We are constantly working on improving our racetrack here, so head on down to the concession stand and grab a bite to eat.
If he went back up to the top, I maybe still could catch him.
2 more to go.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So lapping all but the third place car in this race.
Here it is, the final lap.
It's a pretty good sign for the feature.
The race is over. I had fun.
So gonna end up second in that one. Again, super happy with that result. Gonna go to the qualifying dash. I think it's the first time I've made a qualifying dash in the 305 car.
Official results. Hello everybody and welcome to the qualifying.
So if I could get not last in this,
On the pole tonight.
I'd be pretty happy with that.
Grab
Just
your
not
seats,
last.
the race is just
That's what I
about
need.
ready to start. And we're under green. Good luck.
Just like always, it seems like the AI is kind of slow off the line for the first lap or two. Yeah, 12 laps in this one, just like the heat race.
All proceeds from today's racing action go directly back into the track for improvements. Man, that driver is really tearing it up out there. Great lap.
I'm actually super surprised with how well I'm doing at this one. I did not think I would be doing nearly this well in a showcase event. That's one thing that kind of shows sort of the inconsistency of the AI in this game, I guess.
5 more to go.
So these guys behind me are racing pretty hard for fourth, so hopefully it stays that way and I can just stay up here in third. Two to go right here. They've sorted it out, and this purple car behind me is definitely coming now.
It's the last lap. You'll get him. Good luck.
Looks like he went to the top right there and lost a bunch of ground, so looks like we're going to end up third in the dash. So that's pretty exciting. And stuck in the fence at the line there, so starting third in the A main. That's by far way better than I've ever done in this 305 class before.
Now let's take a look at the race results.
So even if I end up like top 5 in this A main, I think it'll be worth quite a bit of money. And then I also get a 410 sponsor if I get top 10, so that's another thing that I can kind of strive for.
We are just about ready to start. Should be a good race.
And starting on the inside where I want to be. So immediately up to the lead. I sort of doubt I'll actually be able to hold that throughout this entire race, but yeah, this guy's coming through. Had to knock me out of the groove to pass me, of course. $50 laps in this one, actually, so there's tons of time to make moves and make mistakes too, so
That was a fast lap.
right now it really just seems like I can't get to the bottom and like really get on my line like I need to.
Amazing. That was a great lap.
I apologize that I'm not too talkative during this one. I'm pretty focused on this because I really don't want to screw this up. This will be worth a lot of money if I can finish this high in the race.
We are constantly working on improving our racetrack here, so head on down to the concession stand and grab a bite to eat.
I'd really like to get up in there in the top 5. That'd be really cool. I don't know which car is 5th, but that would be super cool to be able to make the top 5.
The drivers seem to be getting into a rhythm out there. Great job.
I assume these are probably lap cars in front of us.
Got the rest of the way. The drivers seem to be getting into a rhythm out there. Great job. Any money you spend on our concessions goes directly back into making track improvements, so please enjoy the show and spend what you got.
That's gonna break my momentum pretty good right there.
The dirt is really flying out there. This race is getting intense.
I think I can at least finish in the 6th spot. I know this guy's faster than me when he is on his line, but
All proceeds from today's
I
race
think
go
I can kind of
directly
outsmart
back
him a
into
little
track
bit.
improvements.
Listen to how I'm talking. I'm talking about outsmarting an AI. That's when you know you're crazy, right? And I think one of these cars right here is for 5th. Not for sure which one it is.
Cross the flag. We are halfway home.
Yep, I did a really bad job with that lap car. I guess that's what I get for like halfway blocking, right? So I think that white and blue car running the top right there is for position. And we see now that it is. So if I get by both of these guys, I'll be top 5. Of course, the guy that I was battling with all this time seems to have taken off pretty well now. On lap 33 out of 50 at this point. So still a lot of racing left to go. Also, I just want to mention, this is a really neat looking track, but if this was a real track, this would take a huge building to put around this place. Like, the Tulsa Expo Center that they have the Chili Bowl in is pretty big. I guarantee you this track is like way bigger than Chili Bowl size. I think maybe on the page description, or the track description page, it said like 4/10 of a mile. I think Chili Bowl is probably around a 1/4 mile. I really didn't want to get hung up behind that lap car.
The dirt is really flying out there. This race is getting intense. back into the track for improvements.
Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. That just killed my arrow. So bad. Just shoving the front end. Can't even get the car to turn anymore.
This race has been a great one. Let's see what we've got the rest of the way.
At least it was only with 5 to go, I guess. There's another one. I'm pretty much just in the way at this point, though.
5 more to go.
Yeah, so this can't be over soon enough now. You heard him there, 2 to go. And I'm really happy to hear that. Still running in 7th at this point.
1 more lap to go.
Just got passed for 7th, so now I'm in 8th. I think this is 8th spot right here.
The race is over.
So we're going to end up in 8th. Dropped 1 spot just because AI ran right through me, but still a really good finish. I think that's the first top 10 in the 305 too, so just really happy about that. That's going to be worth some good money, I think, so that'll help me out a ton in this career mode, whether it's here or in the midget. I think at some point this season I'll be able to win in the midget. That's what I'm hoping. I feel like I've been close a few times, and I'm kind of right there towards the top 5 every time, so it's coming, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get almost $9,500 for that one. That's a pretty good payday. Oh, and we get the sponsor objective. So that's going to be more money. 305 sprint sponsor is Schoenfeld headers. And then Sharp Advantage for the 410 sprint sponsor. 55,000 to start a team in the 410 series. $1,800 payout for the sponsor goal. Next race is at Prairie Creek. That's in the midget. So I've got $12,400 right now. I'm wondering if I can buy anything. I'm going to check if I can sell anything first. And then we'll see if we can afford to buy anything right now. I can't afford a good set of tires. Let's see, I can either get those. For sure, if I get those, I'm not going to be able to repair any of my other stuff. If I get those, I might have enough to repair stuff. Let's see, I need... we'll just say like 475 plus 475. That's 950 plus another 400. I'm gonna need about $1,300 after that. I think I could probably do that. I'm going to do this, and I'm thinking probably with the money that I get back from selling the tires that I have right now, I'll be able to repair stuff still. So we're going to try that. And then we'll sell these $800. Pretty good. So now I've got $2,000. Yeah, I probably should have bought the more expensive ones. Those were like $1,100 more. Yeah, I should have bought the more expensive ones, but oh well. Still upgrades. We're getting there. I really wish I could upgrade some of this stuff, but it's pretty expensive at this point. So that's going to do it for this episode. Next race will be at Prairie Creek Speedway in the Midget. Hope you guys are still enjoying this series. As always, I have to say thanks to Nathan Benson Motorsports and G-Force Chassis, Missouri State Construction, DDI Fabrication, Sure-Built Suspensions, GoPro, and everyone else that supports me. Thank you guys for subscribing to this channel and following along. It really helps me out, means a lot to me. I put a lot of work into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That's going to do it for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.